What's up, YouTube? Vanguard here. I was asked to do a Market Watch update by Star Strike Duelist, and she wanted me to answer a very simple question. What do I think you guys should be picking up, because the ban list is literally 2 weeks away? Alright, so let's recap a few things here. Yugioh won the last YCS of the format. Sam Pedigo piloted a very good anti-meta deck to, snatch away the victory, which has forced Yugioh armors to rise a whole $2. They're now like 6 apiece. Woohoo. I would start there. Judging by the performance of the deck, Sam Pedigo is a very good player. He obviously knows something. I would definitely consider picking up Yugioh stuff. Now, do keep in mind, 3 armors for $18, that's about it. That's all the expensive stuff. I would definitely recommend, if you want to play that deck next format because of the explosive nature of the deck, I would recommend considering picking that up. Another thing that has kind of been rising on the side have been ulti Cyber Dragons and ulti Swords of Concealing Light. This is because of, Ghost Trick's future support for Swords of Concealing Light and it being a decent anti-meta card, showing its face at the YCS this weekend as a side card. And step things off, the Cyber Dragon structure decks coming out, and the players that wanted to bling out things like that, have been doing so. So if you guys have ulti Cyber Dragons, ulti Swords of Concealing Light, or even Gravekeeper stuff, I would definitely start picking up CP Spies before they rise too high. Spy, I think people have been trying to sell them for 60, which is absolutely ridiculous. That's another thing. I would definitely consider investing in Gravekeeper stuff. We all know that Gravekeepers are getting support in Legacy of the Valiant. That's a very, very, very given at this point in time. So if you want to have a really cheap version of Gravekeepers ready to go before Legacy of the Valiant, I would definitely be ready, because that deck is definitely going to show some potential. So those are the high-end things that are just going to either stabilize or keep rising. So ulti Swords of Concealing Light, ulti Cyber Dragons, or CP Spies. Like I said, Valkyrie Yugioh stuff, if you want to play it. There are also other decks that are going to be important. I have stuff pulled up here. Primal Origin, which is our May set, so it will go January, February, March, April. Our next ban list after this one, so this is really far out. Some definite things that you might want to consider picking up. I would have Mecha Phantom Beast stuff ready, so if you can afford to sit on Draco Sacks, I wouldn't do so. I would be more concerned about the supers and things like that from that particular set. I'd get ready to stock back up on Sacred Swords. I actually picked up Sacred Swords last list. They should start to lower in price again, considering the fact that dragons are starting to go up on the chomping block. I would definitely get ready to pick up Mecha Phantom Beast. Not too worried about Dark World. Gladiator Beast are severely budget. If you are sitting on Esadaris, they might rise back up in price. I really don't see that happening. Another one that a lot of people really haven't realized, there's 4 decks that potential support can rise. One of them being Gusto. Qualms are like 8 apiece. That's really ridiculous, that particular deck. I would definitely recommend, if you want to test out the new Gusto support coming out, you might want to pick up Qualms. Qualms were 10s for a while. They lowered down to 8. I would definitely consider picking up Qualms that way, and when the deck becomes good, or if the deck ever becomes good, you will have those. Same thing with Madoche. Magdalene's Tiramisus are not getting the reprint, at least for a while. They're a safe investment. I'm not going to lie about that. The deck has always been one of the better tier 2 decks, quote unquote. Just the major plays that deck has in general. I would definitely pick up Madoche stuff if you can manage to pick up extra stuff. Scraps. This is another one. I have not seen a Scrap Chimera, a Scrapyard, or a Scrap Storm in anybody's binder in like a year and a half. So if you know anybody that has that stuff, I would probably get that stuff picked up and get it into your possession as soon as possible. Then the last one is Quackimero. Now people are like, oh, Quackimero, no go, no good at all. There are ulti Quackimero cards that can only rise in price. I'll let you guys figure out what those are, because I don't know what they are off the top of my head right now. Just things like Urnite and things like that should just rise in price because of the really dumb plays those particular decks have. So I would definitely consider picking up ulti Urnites. They're really cheap. Scrap chimeras, scrap storms, and maybe not scrap yards, but I'd definitely pick up scrap storms and scrap chimeras, or the chimera is one specialness from the grave, I believe. So I would definitely pick those up. Matoshe stuff to a lesser degree, if you can afford them. Definitely some Gusto stuff, if you can afford to have qualms, or if you can find qualms really cheap. And outside of that, Mecha Phantom Beast stuff in general, because Draco Shack should get the reprint eventually, but to those that have been wanting to play the deck that have the stuff picked up, I would definitely do so. So just to get ready on that. So that's just my 2 cents right now. I'm looking further ahead than just next format. I'm looking for the May, June, July, August format, you know, which the set should be coming out right at the end of next format into that format. So definitely things to consider for long-term investments. Sacred Swords, like I said, if those begin to drop back down to $2 a piece, like they did in the past, I would definitely scoop up all of those, because there's no reason not to have good cards like that. As for Noble Knights, I still wouldn't pick up that stuff for the moment. We'll talk more about Legacy of the Valiant as things come closer, and I'm also going to do a post-ban list edition of Market Watch when we get closer. So that's my 2 cents for now, guys. Leave a comment down below. I'll give your guys' 2 cents, 2 cents, on what you guys think players should pick up. It obviously helps out the community as well. And I'll talk to you guys later on. Peace.